Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Thank you very much for the floor, and thank you to the organizers for organizing the conference today and for the opportunity that I've been given to speak here on behalf of the European Union office in Kosovo. It's a great privilege for me indeed. My preceding speakers have already said pretty much what I planned to say today, so I will just maybe reiterate a couple of concepts and focus on what the European Union has been doing in support of the civil society organizations in Kosovo. I think we all in this room agree that democracy is based on the pluralism of ideas. It's important to have a strong rule of law in place, respect for human rights, and all the other essentials that make political change possible. In that respect, the civil society organizations offer an alternative. They offer an alternative to political parties, an alternative to Kosovo citizens to participate in the political arena. This is a very important task. And in the context of the accession to the EU, this has been recognized as such. Development of civil society and dialogue in this context have been a key requirement in the enlargement process and form a part of the enlargement package from 2015 on. The objective is to support civil societies in developing the necessary capacities to organize citizens and to have their voice heard. I am aware that the situation in this context in Kosovo is not optimal yet. Civil society organizations do require our support, and we are prepared to stand by. They need to develop in particular capacities that will enable them to play the role of a watchdog, if you like, over policy formulation and execution, so that they can represent efficiently legitimate interests of their members, followers, including those coming from disadvantaged backgrounds and vulnerable groups. On this occasion, I would like to reaffirm the commitment of the European Union, represented by the European Union office in Kosovo, to support civil society, in line with some of the strategic documents that we have developed also together with the Kosovo institutions, including the guidelines for EU support to civil society in the enlargement countries. They set precise objectives for each country, including Kosovo, also expected results and indicators, which will be subject to systematic performance assessments. In particular, we have engaged with the Kosovo institutions in identifying the priorities in this regard and developing civil society guidelines. To support this cause, almost 25 million euros have been allocated during the period 2014 to 2020. Under the civil society facility during the years 2014 and 2015, 3 calls for proposals have been concluded only in this year, in order to support respectively the development of strategic civil society coalitions to enhance their inclusion in decision-making processes. For the next year and in 2017, the European Union assistance to civil society organizations in Kosovo is entering the final phase of programming, and I'm very pleased to say that the allocation to this cause has been increased by nearly 40%. I believe that all these numbers sufficiently illustrate that we are strongly determined to continue our support to civil society in Kosovo. I would like to conclude my speech now by praising the good work done by civil society organizations in Kosovo and encourage them to continue to speak loud on behalf of their interests, of their members, Kosovo citizens. Thank you very much.